Jade. We've put some information, by the way, about choking from the hospital on our website. Australia has one of the highest rates of asthma in the world, and no one really knows why. But there's a new weapon in the fight against asthma and other conditions that affect our breathing, and you're not going to believe where you'll find it. David Richardson has more.
Okay, I'm coming in.
They call it the ultimate sandpit, but these kids aren't here to play. They're here for their health.
It's good fun for them. Kids can sit here and just play, as well as getting the treatment.
It might look like sand or snow, but Jasmine is playing in salt. 3 tons of it. And while she plays, she's breathing in microscopic particles that are supposed to be relieving her breathing problems.
She's been getting a lot of colds, and I feel that it's helping her a lot.
Maria and her daughter Jasmine have visited this new salt room 6 times and swear salt therapy works.
Sometimes I had problems breathing at night, and now I feel much better.
It looks like a palatial beauty salon, but it's a salt room, a treatment called Halotherapy that's sweeping the world. A popular treatment in Eastern Europe, salt rooms are popping up everywhere. In massive salt caverns overseas, people have installed chapels, a concert hall made of salt, even a soccer pitch. Now salt rooms are in Australia.
Patients basically come in and sit and breathe the purified salt air, which is very rich in negative ions, and this has a very positive effect on the respiratory system.
Jacqueline Port from Sydney's Salt Room, a new alternate therapy in this country, but centuries old.
It's been around for a very long time, actually since medieval times. Monks used to take the sick down into salt caves and they'd actually crush stalactites to activate the salt particles. So yeah, it's had a very long history.
The rooms are made entirely from salt blocks, 20 tonnes in all. The floors then seeded with tonnes of crushed salt like sand. A pump also sprays the room with fine salt particles which are inhaled. Advocates boast the salt can help more than a dozen ailments.
Asthma, bronchitis, hay fever. It's even actually been clinically tested for cystic fibrosis. It's had a very positive effect.
For thousands of years, people have flocked from around the world to sample the mythical curative powers of the Dead Sea. Mud enriched with salt and other minerals lathered onto the skin. A supposed treatment for eczema, acne and other conditions, salt rooms are supposed to do the same thing.
Do you feel better immediately?
That afterwards, you definitely feel refreshed.
Nicole has had 6 45-minute sessions in the salt room and swears by it.
Salt in general is a fantastic just healing agent in general. So why not?
You're convinced?
Use? Yeah, absolutely.
People are very interested in complementary therapies, and there are lots of them, and what we need to do is find out which ones of them work and then put them into our treatment armamentarium.
Dr. Christine Jenkins has studied asthma and lung disorders for most of her life. She's not convinced salt rooms work yet. Would you like to see salt room clinical trials in this country?
I think we always need clinical trials properly conducted and scientifically interpreted and analysed to determine whether treatments are effective. There's an enormous amount of wasted energy and money that can go into the wrong therapy, and it can be very dangerous into the bargain.
For Australia's 2 million asthma sufferers, mostly children, the trusty inhaler is the only help. But with salt rooms taking off around the world and now here, doctors are urging patients not to abandon their regular treatments, but use salt rooms as an additional help.
Seeking alternative therapies ahead of proven approaches to asthma management is not a wise idea. There is no substitute for a regular preventer medication, none at all.
Coming up, a crash course.
Well, you don't understand the road rules.
Putting bus and taxi drivers to the test.
I was in the cab and I care about my safety.
So, are they up to scratch?
You're not going to kill us, are you?